back to University Worldwide Scientific Research Group. I'm Dr. Aidan Oliver, and today's information could change your life. We will be talking about MMR, or measles, mumps, and rubella vaccination. Do you know that in 2013, 16 people died every hour due to measles? This boy is presenting many of the symptoms of measles, including a red, watery eyes, runny nose, coughing, and an itchy rash. Measles is a viral disease spread by sneezing and coughing. Let's break down the meaning of a viral disease. A viral disease is a common infection caused by a microorganism called a virus. So you're probably asking, how does the measles virus harm my body? Well, let's get scientific. Measles causes a fever, rash, cough, runny nose, red watery eyes, and in severe cases, ear infection, diarrhea, pneumonia, brain damage, and death. Mumps causes fever, headache, muscle aches, tiredness, loss of appetite, swollen glands, deafness, inflammation of the brain and spinal cord, and death. Rubella causes fever, rash, headache, red itchy eyes, and CRS in pregnant women who get this disease, and CRS can cause deafness, blindness, heart problems, or neurological problems in the unborn baby. The measles virus cannot reproduce on its own, so it needs a human host cell which it finds in your body. The virus is going to attack several parts of the immune system. It's going to start in the lungs and start out by attacking the macrophages, which are cells that are in place to protect against trespassing microorganisms. The NK cells, or the natural killer cells, have the responsibility to ensure that the virus is destructed. But this only prolongs your symptoms for about a week. Meanwhile, you could be going around spreading the virus. Next, the dendritic cells need to go and bring the T cells, which are immune cells in the lymph nodes, a sample of the virus. But can you believe what happens during this process? The measles virus grabs the ride to the lymph nodes on the dendritic cells and infects the T immune cells. The measles also kills cells that protect against other diseases, so you could become really sick if you get any other virus for up to 3 years. Now let's talk about two different viruses. Mumps causes swollen glands, and rubella like the other two previously mentioned diseases. Rubella is more severe in adults and can cause miscarriage or congenital rubella syndrome in pregnant women. Is there a vaccine, you ask? The MMR vaccine is a long-lasting defense against all three diseases. I am going to quickly walk you through how vaccines are made. Because the virus is so weak, you will probably not get any of the symptoms after the MMR vaccination. Now let's talk about the growth mediums and what's actually in your vaccine. The following information is credited to vaccines.procon.org. The viruses are cultured into an artificial environment made out of chick embryos. Although it used to be believed that children with allergies to chickens should not take the vaccine, the contaminants of the chick embryo are not prominent enough to cause an allergic reaction. The growth mediums include chick embryo cell culture, WI38 human diploid lung fibroblasts, medium 199 containing vitamins, amino acids, fetal bovine syrup, SPGA, sucrose phosphate glutamate, recombinant human albumin, neomycin, minimum essential medium containing vitamins, amino acids, fetal bovine serum, recombinant human albumin, neomycin, sorbitol, hydrolyzed gelatin stabilizer. The ingredients that your vaccine is made of includes sorbitol, sodium phosphate, sucrose, sodium chloride, hydrolyzed gelatin, recombinant human albumin, fetal bovine serum, other buffer and media ingredients, and neomycin. Now you're probably wondering how the MMR vaccine is made. These three separate viruses were combined into the MMR vaccine in 1971. However, all of this information doesn't mean the vaccine works for everyone. In fact, we are going to talk about several lifestyles of people who may choose not to be vaccinated. This vaccine does not work for everyone. In fact, there are several lifestyles of people who may choose not to be vaccinated. Let's talk about those. Over the years, before mumps, measles, and rubella vaccine was created, measles has been a somewhat major concern for kids between the ages of 5 and 9. Vaccines can be very useful in overcrowded, unsanitary conditions or amongst school children. When B and T cells come into contact with the accessory cells, they divide and become memory cells. These memory cells will remember the virus, and this is why the body will be immune to the virus in the future. The body gets rid of the pathogen because the T cells send out signals that instruct specific cells to attack the pathogen. Depending on a person's overall health and immune system, vaccinations could cause adverse reactions. That is why people who are pregnant, have a cold, are allergic to any ingredients or previous MMR vaccinations, have recently got another vaccine, or have a weakened immune system by diseases, drugs, or other concerns should not get the vaccine. People should warn their doctor if they have any other medical concerns, including cancer, recent blood transfusions, or other blood disorders. Vaccines are seen from a positive perspective by many, and this has had a great influence on parents of this era. However, people may decide not to get themselves or their kids vaccinated with the MMR vaccination because, like most things, there are side effects and danger to this vaccine, and many parents have made the decision not to vaccinate their child because it has been previously causing negative outcomes in others. Many countries have decided to ban or stop using the MMR vaccine or compensate those who are seriously affected by the vaccination. In 1993, Japan stopped using the vaccine. The Japanese government health chiefs had declared a 4-year experiment which uncovered serious financial and human costs the vaccine had caused. Out of the approximately 3,969 medical compensation claims relating to the vaccine in the past 30 years, it is said that a quarter had been made by those who were badly affected by the MMR vaccine. A study done by Hendrick in 1933 investigated measles epidemiology between 1900 and 1931. The conclusion drawn by the study done in Baltimore was that 68% of the population of children under the age of 15 were immune to measles. This shows that many people are naturally immune to measles anyways and don't need vaccinations. One of the leading reasons people take the MMR vaccine is to prevent birth defects caused by the viruses. However, many viruses can cause birth defects. The reason for this is many viruses deprive the cells of the vitamin A, and the easiest way for pregnant women to fight against this is to take vitamin A supplements. People should make the best choices for their lifestyles based on the information we presented and their personal needs. Hope to see you next week when we investigate why llamas sing to their babies. Bye!